Have you ever felt stuck in a routine, just going through the motions, hoping something will change, but never really knowing how to make it happen? We've all been there. But what if I told you that just 5 simple habits could completely transform your life within 1 week? It might sound like a stretch, but trust me, the power of small, consistent changes can snowball into something incredible. So, if you're ready to break free from the monotony and experience a shift you didn't think was possible, stay tuned. I'm about to share 5 habits that changed everything for me and could very well do the same for you. Number 1. Start the day with intention. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Before I started prioritizing my mornings, I'd hit snooze a few times, rush through breakfast, and barely have time to even think before I was out the door. But once I decided to begin each day with intention, things changed dramatically. I started waking up just 15 minutes earlier to meditate, journal, and set a clear focus for the day ahead. This small shift was huge. Suddenly, I wasn't reacting to my day. I was proactively guiding it. I found myself feeling more focused and less frazzled. Even if your mornings are chaotic, this doesn't mean you have to overhaul your entire routine. It's about those first few moments when your mind is still fresh. It's a game changer. Number 2, prioritize physical movement every day. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked: moving your body. It's easy to brush off exercise as something that takes too much time or energy, especially when life is already busy. But hear me out. When I committed to moving every single day, no matter how small the effort, the changes were dramatic. I'm talking about something simple: a brisk walk, a quick yoga session, or even a 5-minute stretching routine first thing in the morning. The point is, the human body was built to move. And when you don't move, your energy and mood start to tank. But when you prioritize that movement, whether it's stretching, dancing around to your favorite song, or doing a 15-minute workout, you immediately notice the difference. That's the power of regular physical activity. Number 3, practice mindful eating. Eating is something we do every day, but how often do we actually pay attention to what and how we're eating? We're all guilty of mindless snacking or gulping down meals without really tasting them. But when I started practicing mindful eating, it was like I was living in a completely different world. I began paying attention to the texture, taste, and feeling of each bite. And guess what? Not only did I start enjoying food more, but I also felt fuller and more satisfied with less. It's as if the act of being present with my meals reprogrammed my brain to recognize when I was truly hungry and when I was just eating out of habit. Within 1 week of practicing mindful eating, I noticed I had more energy, felt lighter, and even started making healthier food choices. Number 4, limit social media consumption. Now let's talk about something that's a little harder for many of us to hear: social media. We all know how addictive it can be, but cutting back on it was one of the most powerful changes I made in just 1 week. Here's what I did. I set strict boundaries on when and how long I would check my social media. Instead of scrolling through my feed first thing in the morning or late at night, I gave myself a designated 30-minute window in the afternoon. That's it. And you know what happened? My anxiety decreased, my productivity skyrocketed, and I began to feel more present in my own life. Social media is a powerful tool, but it can also hijack your mental health if you let it. Number 5, declutter your space. Declutter your mind. Finally, we have one that might seem trivial, but has an enormous impact: decluttering your physical space. Have you ever noticed how a messy room can make you feel mentally chaotic? It's like your environment reflects your state of mind. I used to think I was too busy to worry about tidying up, but then I realized that the clutter in my space was actually contributing to the clutter in my mind. So, I took a few minutes each day to tidy up my workspace and home, putting things back in their place, clearing off surfaces, and creating a clean environment where I could think clearly. It wasn't about doing a huge overhaul. It was about consistency. And it worked. After just 1 week of regularly decluttering, I felt more relaxed, focused, and able to think more clearly. So, there you have it. 5 simple habits that, when consistently practiced, can change your life in just 1 week. You don't need to overhaul everything at once, but incorporating even 1 or 2 of these habits can create momentum. Start small, stick with it, and watch as your energy, focus, and overall well-being transform. It's all about making small shifts that lead to big results. And remember, the journey to change doesn't have to be overwhelming. If you're ready to level up, it all starts with these 5 habits. Now go ahead and try them for yourself. What's the worst that could happen? You might just find yourself feeling better than ever before. If you found this video meaningful, drop a comment below and share your experience. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find this content useful. And as always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.